Scorpio, welcome to Intuitive Tarot. I'm Kiara. I'm not here for likes, shares, or subscriptions. I am here to give you an energy update. Energy can be on people, places, things, circumstances, situations. Okay, so the description below will give you how to get personals, which are very fairly priced, y'all. Don't be crazy. The reason that I have to charge in the first place is to prioritize who's serious, so that I can actually carve out the time, because everybody always wants a reading, and the only way that I can actually deal with that is to charge, so I can see who's serious about it. The other thing is how to get your natal chart. There's a free video down there. I recorded it just to get you started on how you will go about to get your natal chart. You don't have to do it through that website. You can do it through whatever website, but at least you know how, so you can follow along with me and other readers instead of just getting these generic messages. You'll be able to get something more specific. Okay, we're in a health and hibernation stage, so let's see how the scorpionic energy in your chart is responding. Embracing the future here. I know that's right. We're making a difference is out here and dwelling in the truth. With a lot of these planets are in Scorpio right now. That came out in the Virgo reading, which had me very hyped. But a lot of these planets are in Scorpio right now. So to say that there are a lot of endings, transitions, transformations is an understatement. But a lot of you are going to be different wherever you have this in your chart. Communicating freely kept coming out in Virgo reading, even though I feel like it's more of a Piscean person who is talking and awakening this energy. There's like a what was Pisces reading called? Because Pisces is a fellow water sign, and they were showing up loud alongside you. What about them? So there could be a lot of people responding to this scorpionic. There could be like a square where two energies don't really get along. So it looks like, despite Pisces being a water sign, Pisces is not happy about people who are leaving. This dwelling in truth is in direct opposition to the delusional people out here who have been sitting here allowing things to just happen and not doing something to make a difference in their own life, to get themselves out there and start moving here. But for the most part, what I'm seeing is that this scorpionic energy is causing people to enter into the next cycle here. There could be some people getting left out, you know. They're going back to the streets. See how she walking away? Like, oh no, you can have this one. Go get something else, because I know what's up with them now. Neptune is still retrograding until December 6th. So guess what? The truth is still out here, and people are still coming to a harsh reality out here. Spirit, continue to speak to me when it comes to this scorpionic energy. What's going on with the health and hibernation stage here? I do see that there's some isolation out here, not wanting to be bothered by people. Like, once a person has shown who they are, you don't mind telling them, like, baby girl or baby boy, I see you. Okay, I'm also picking up on people who are going back and reading the fine print. And there's the Queen of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. So going back and reviewing contracts and just making sure that it's still what you want, because you're not afraid now to break contracts, to break rules, to break relationships, to break tradition. Like, this is a time right now where wherever you have Scorpio, whether it's jobs or relationships, neighbors, you're not going, look, I just was talking about this, the end of this damn harsh reality. This is a harsh reality check. I just talked about Neptune being retrograde. Harsh realities, the end of illusions, the end of a whole bunch of options and confusion, the ends of I don't know, like you do. You do. Bottom of the deck, you got, look, Scorpio. Oh, you know what you want to make an offer to here. And that's crazy, because that's, you got the King and Queen of Cups out here with the Knight in between it. There is an energy out here where I feel like there's a third party that's speaking on behalf. A mediator is out here. That's what this is. There is a slight energy of reconciliation. Retrograde energy is like out here. Reconciliation energy is out here. Yeah, now that someone is single, it's like word is coming through. The offer is being made. That's the Ten of Pentacles for something serious out here with this Empress that you may have fought with before, and you're looking back seeing something different here now that you learned and went through something. with another group of people, you see that this whole situation was karmic. You were on the right path in the first place. You see that you were purposely distracted. That's an end to this once and for all. That's why you giving them back. The streets ain't calling your name. Everybody is not elevating. You know, she's out here walking up hills and mountains and stuff, but look at them going back to the sea. The elevation there is way lower than it is in the mountains. Low vibrational here, but you know now who your people are and what they have to offer. There's no confusion about that, about what needs to end and who needs to be with you wherever you have this in your chart. I'm getting a no nonsense energy, and I'm getting a very swift cutoff. Okay, I just saw the Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Cups. So baby, now you see me, now you don't. This is eclipse energy as well, which we had a Scorpio full moon in the eclipse energy, and now we got the new one out here, the new moon. And there's that Wheel of Fortune here. There is a a change. There is a shame. So you could have Virgo in your chart, or Virgo was talking about that. That reading really just got me hyped. There was a third party energy in there, but there's this energy of you needing to own your decisions wherever you have this in your chart. If you ended up with a deadbeat, they a deadbeat, I ain't with them no more. If you took a job and you know you undervalued yourself, you need to say that. You need to own that. You know, it just kind of is what it is at this point, instead of people trying to sweep things under the rug and just, well, it's over now, we don't have to talk about it. We do, because we can't repeat cycles. We don't live forever. This realm is for practice and for education purposes only. So you need to come down here and learn as much as you can and show your spirit guides in the universe your vibration. You need to raise it as quick as you can so you can return back to the constellation that is vibrating with you. Don't get mad if you return to a lower realm and you got to fight to get back out here to the testing ground and get you some, look at this, Two of Pentacles in reverse. My deck is in reverse, but still, I took it like that. The Two of Pentacles is here in reverse. You're not here to play. You need to make a move at this point. Look. Or you'll be sorry. Libra energy, bad karma. This is that 777 energy. It's been here since July. That makes sense. The rise and fall of stars. I said it was going to end. It was going to, we got the preview in Cancer season. It kicked off Leo through Scorpio season. Leo through Libra season. Scorpio season, we should be wrapping up and seeing the finals. That's what this is. That 777 portal was open. It released something, and now it just got done doing its job. That's crazy, because now I know I've been seeing 777. It's letting you know, like, this is the impact of that energy. It's like if you let a residue off, like fog or a smoke bomb, it may linger, but what this is it's dissipating. It's dissipating. So that energy is no longer here. This is the last of that 777 energy. And let me put that over here for relevant readings, because that reading talks about if you're not on your path, you're getting your ass kicked onto it. And that's what this is. Okay, let's go. That's enough. Put that down. Put that back. Confirmation here. You know what you need to be doing. That's enough playing. Let's go. That's enough. Nah. Quit looking at that. You ain't got time for that. You ain't getting nothing. Let's go. That ain't why I bought you here. Let's go. Two of Pentacles in reverse. That ain't why I bought you here. Get what you came to get. Let's go. That's enough of that. And that's what this Wheel of Fortune is giving. It's giving portal energy. That portal energy is gone. So you should have used it for what you needed to use it for. Because guess what? It's over. Cultivating prosperity, stepping into stillness, mending bridges, and giving birth. Yeah. You should have used it to quantum leap. So if you was behind on your journey, you should have been able to use this energy to get back where you needed to be. This is my last reading for today, because this is all I can handle confidently. I hate when I start falling asleep in the readings, and you know, I channel well because I'm half asleep. Being burnt out. Happy baby is out here. Scorpio energies. There could be a lot of people that are passing and being reborn right away with this bridge energy out here. You just saw that over there too. Literally, like, they passing and being reborn as a baby, like, immediately. That's crazy. Alligator out here. That's predatory energy out here. with the dolphin. So there are some false twins out here. That's what that gives me out here with the dog out here pretending like they loyal and they want to be your friend with inhale just for you to take them in and embrace them here. And then pirate energy out here just to take advantage of you. That's what's ending out here. That's a no-go. That's what's purifying out here. That's exactly what this is. The scorpionic energy, you should have purification wherever you have this around. So if this is a job, you put your resume in, they can have it. Waterfall here, releasing it. Unicorn, releasing the dream, the idea, like this ain't that. With airplane and you're transitioning, you're on the go. That's Sagittarius energy to me because it's foreign travel. It's like a long trip here if you got to catch a flight here. But this energy with this waterfall and unicorn is the same as the Seven of Cups in the world. It's a purification energy. Look at the water here. Unicorn is the uniform. Okay, that's something rare, something unique here, but it's not. That's why you're releasing it. That's why you're releasing it. Look at all the water out here. Purification here. Water. Dwelling in truth here. This is giving air energy, Ace of Swords energy, Libra energy out here. You know what's right and just and fair. With this World card, that's fixed energy, Scorpio, Aquarius, as well as Leo and Taurus. And then you got the Wheel out here. That's cardinal energy. It's Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, and Libra. Cardinal energy, getting things started. Ending one thing, you could be ending something with another Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio, and you could be starting something up with a Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, Libra over here, which is something else with this making a difference. You could be knowing that something that you released is something you need to go back after here. You could be starting to, this is giving reconciliation energy. But it's like an intervention here where maybe you were in a cycle with someone that you didn't appreciate. It's giving the ghost of Christmas past. Christmas could be extremely important. Spirit, what's going on with Christmas? I'm always talking about it's the most wonderful time of the year. Something about this season, because I just heard seasonal. Something about this season is going to be like, it's going to be gifting. This season is going to have more than one gift to you. And I'm picking up that it is a new energy. So this is a job that you didn't really appreciate at the time. Spirit allowed you to go over here and try something else out, fail, just so that you could build value around your past experience and return to your path here. This is like a timeout. This is like Spirit calling a break in the middle of your game because they see that you're not on your shit, that you're not at the top of your game, that you're not focused, that you're not being disciplined, that you could lose the fucking game because you're not paying attention. It's Spirit saying time out. What is wrong with you? Sit down for a moment. Okay, I need you to get your head together so you can get back out here. That's what this is. So if this was a relationship, you could have been in a relationship with your partner, got greedy, got green, and Spirit said, hold on. Let me separate y'all before you ruin this. Let me put you over here with this karmic so you can understand shit from sugar. It's a Virgo reading. And now, let me end that cycle and put you back on your path here. That 777 portal, kick you back onto your path here. But you got to release this karmic cycle because that was just for you to, that was for educational purposes only. And you need to get back over here, just like a job. It's like you went off to training for the day, but you got to be back at the office. That's not your everyday thing. That's just something that you did for educational purposes only. This cycle that's ending here is just for educational purposes. Now you understand why. It's helping you to come to this epiphany here, like, oh. And now the cosmos is coming in to mass massacre. To destroy this karmic cycle. It's going to be like it never was. You're not going to be able to find these karmic people, these karmic situations, those karmic businesses that you used to work for that treated you like crap may close down and be liquidated. And you're like, I used to work for a company, it used to be over there, but now the business ain't for sale and it's closed now, or it's somebody else in there, and you're like, that used to be a taco shop, but now it's a State Farm office. Yeah, it's gone. That person that you used to date that treated you like crap, they may pass and they'll be no longer here with the world out here. They may be no longer here. They may move away, go to jail, so they're not even accessible. It's like, I used to know so-and-so. You don't know them anymore. Can't even find them. at this point. If it's something going on with your living situation, you could end up relocating far away. Could possibly be somewhere where there's water. Could be moving somewhere coastal here, and it's just like, look, you could literally be moving somewhere else, walking through a new door, and it's like when you used to live way over there, you know, it's like a dream. Like you from Chicago, but you live in Texas now. You live in Houston, and you like, well, way back when I used to live in Chicago, because you would never go back. You don't even know where to start. Your life is so positive and happy and so polar opposite now that you're in Texas that you can't even imagine it. Spirit, continue to speak to me about Scorpio, wherever you have Scorpio in your chart. Judgment out here. I told you. With the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. It's time for you to choose your new matrix. Okay? With the 8 of Wands, it's time to go. Okay, so you got to more Scorpionic energy along with Libra, but it's time to revive an old situation that once made you happy, that you played with and fumbled. It's time for you to go back. It's time for you to get busy on correcting this and manifesting this right now. Sex, speed, manifestation, because incoming. It's coming in, and you need to be ready. Right now, a lot of you are defensive here. And guess what? Look how this comes out. Right now, people are literally looking like, what is that coming in? It's your spirit guides right behind you, fool. Your intuition been locked down. You ain't even been paying attention. They got all this healing on the way, and you need it too, because you grouchy. Virgo energy over here, bitter. Mercury is in Scorpio. So there could be some things that are coming up that you need to heal from. This is that opportunity right here. Wherever you have Scorpio on your chart, incoming, okay? Because Spirit needs to loosen up that heart chakra so you can move on. High Priestess out here. Something you've been harboring here with Justice, karmic justice, and the 9 of Cups here. There is something that was coming to you all along, but you thought you were forgotten and abandoned. This could be a person that hurt you. You didn't get closure. You wondered why they left and didn't say nothing. It seemed out of character because they didn't go nowhere. King of Cups out here. Scorpio with the sun out here. They knew who you were and what you were. I'm truly picking up on Spirit removing this person from you and separating you for your highest and best good, because they didn't want it to be irreconcilable, because there is a situation, a job, a place that you need to come to terms with, that you need to reconcile with, that you need to give another try, that you need to take and transform, that you would have never done it if they had stayed a little longer, because you might be hurt because you got ghosted or because you don't understand, but that's better than them staying and playing in your face. Because now when they come back, the most they can do is apologize for ghosting and blah, blah, blah. And honestly, at this point, I'm seeing that my healed people out here should be able, with the High Priestess and the Justice and the 9 of Cups, to say, oh no, it's okay, because I was praying for a situation that looked like this, and if it was going to be you, you needed to go and get some more work done. I understand now. It couldn't have been you at that point. If you prayed over a situation and said, Lord, I hope this job give me more money and blah, 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 and then they let you go, they probably had to downsize, to regroup, to gain more business, make more cash flow, to come back and rehire you and pay you more money. Or the company was going to close and nobody was going to have shit. But you like, oh no, y'all fired me before. We had to fire you. It was a survival mechanism. We did the best we could. We read up as fast as we could, and we have the money that you deserve. And now you prayed for $100,000, and Spirit might have to have you again. They might have to downsize, convert some things, get some loans, some payroll loans, and now rehire you for the money that you wanted. If this was a relationship and you was like, oh, I pray over this woman, I hope she, find her self-esteem, and then all of a sudden she ghosted you, she went to find the damn self-esteem. Look. But she was never going to find it with you because you already thought she was beautiful. She had to go over to a karmic that was like, yeah, you fat and you ugly and you could do better with your hair, for her to say, now look, I may not think too high of myself, but damn, She had to go get a little taste of that. Like, no, you getting treated how you want to be treated. Until you see yourself as more, you're going to get treated like this. And when this woman stepped up and said, oh, no, I value me more than that, I love me more than that, they can come back and say, hey, baby, it was a me thing. My self-esteem wasn't where it needed to be, and you deserved better than that. I had to fix that for myself. You should be appreciative to hear that instead of, well, you ghosted me. They're low vibrational because of something that hurt them or something that they truly don't understand. They have some type of, there's a lesson that they didn't have under their belt that you did. You may have went through a trauma younger, so you went through it and healed through it. Say you started being sexually active younger, is what I'm hearing. By the time you got to a certain age, that wasn't nothing to you. That was just something that you do. You know, you've already experienced that, learned the do's and don'ts, got a couple STDs, you might have a baby, and now you just like, no, I practice safe sex, I know my tips and tricks, and no. That's serious for me. This person may have been a late bloomer. They may have not lost their virginity until they were like 19, 20. They don't have kids and they don't know nothing about the bedroom. So they went off to go sleep with all these different people, ended up getting an STD or two, ended up having a pregnancy scare, and now they're on the same level as you with, okay, sex is not to be played with, it's intimate, it's this, and I'm going to use condoms. And now they can meet you where you are. But they wasn't there at the time. They thought you was just tripping and being stingy with the intimacy, and you thought they was just too free willy-nilly. Well, if you hadn't had any experience, then you might have just thought their life was a big game too. They went to go mess around and find out. And now Scorpio coming in to say, okay, let me clean up this mess here, destroy all the evidence of that cycle, and you get back over here. Yeah, 8 of Cups, and you get back over here. This is really some beautiful energy because it's that time warp energy, Libra energy. Let me write that one down. Put that one up there in the relevant. The time warp, Libra energy, where things are going back where they were in like 2018, 2017, 2018. It's like there was a test of character from here to now. That's what the PPP was. That's what the pandemic was. It was a test of character. Anything else for Scorpionic energy? Beware of great pride, and you should accept valid criticism. This is what that person went a change for the better on the bottom of the deck. This is where wherever you have Scorpio on your chart, either you are this person or you are a victim of this, wherever this is in your house here. And it could be you with this person. You didn't want to hear what somebody had to say, or somebody didn't want to hear what you had to say, and they had to be released to go be transformed. But it's done now. Couldn't tell them nothing. They shit didn't stink. Like, using your flaws against you. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Here they come. Leo energy here. The sun is in Scorpio though. So, could be a Scorpio. Literally. You got Libra out here. You got Pisces out here. But I'm seeing Cancer when I look at the Pisces chart. When I look at this High Priestess, I'm hearing Cancer. You got Judgment out here, that's Scorpio and Libra. And then you got more Libra out here. And then you got those fixed and those cardinal signs, which I already named. Got an Aquarius over here. Fixed energy. You got fixed energy out here. And you got cardinal energy out here. Dark woman. This is a karmic feminine out here that just fell on top of justice. That's karma, the High Priestess. You had to go through a karmic cycle with a vice, is what I just heard. Time to go out and have fun. You will be taken care of in difficult time. I'm not going to repeat all of this. You was being naive, dealing with somebody naive who just had to go mess around and find out what life is really about. And they've done that, and now they're ready to get on their path here. They're releasing any toxic ways, any negative ways, and they're ready to come back transformed, a new person. How would Scorpio view that energy? View this energy. A sincere wish will be granted. And that's because Two of Pentacles in reverse, sorrow over a loss. You hated when they left and took a new path. You thought y'all was going to be busy building together. But the world out here with a sincere wish will be granted. Now that this cycle is closing, you're about to get something for that. January on the bottom of the deck could be the beginning of the year here. And then Triumph over Troubles just came out on top of this Justice card too, which is This person is now overcoming the vices of the karmic relationships, being greedy, being self-righteous. Now that that's over with, over here, climbing towards success, beware of great pride, you should accept valid criticism. This person was on an ego trip real bad. They had to go experience an ego death. That's what this whole reading is about. Psychic ability, trust your intuition, because they didn't know what they wanted, so they went out and they learned by testing everything, touching. They were sensory. They had to touch it, taste it, feel it, listen to it. You warning them wasn't enough. Their own spirit guides and family warning them wasn't enough, because they didn't know how to use this intuition yet. Vacation, that's why they had to go. October here though, Libra energy with those eclipses that just passed. That's where we are now. Spirit guides are right here with an announcement. That's the message with July. Leo energy. They had, wherever they have Leo in their chart, they had an ego death. So if the person that hurt you, burnt you, was a job, a manager that just talked to you crazy, got rid of you, that company took a L. This manager had an ego death. They were embarrassed about it. Now they want to apologize to you. This is a relationship where they want to go play out here with third parties and karmics. They now have been embarrassed because they was just thinking they was too much to handle, too what's that, too something, too hot to touch, something they saying, too something. But now they like, okay, you was right. You will be playing a different role as a feminine energy. So if you're single, you could be getting a relationship. If you're in a relationship, then you could be getting single. Great worry over nothing, because guess what? After there is sorrow and pain, there is joy. So your pain was not for nothing. Romance, celebration, party. Things will not always be this way with wealth on the bottom of the deck here. And beware of self-delusion. Somebody got the big head. That's easy to see. Somebody had the big head and they started treating people crazy, and spirit wasn't going to let you endure that, so they took them away. Doesn't mean they were a bad person. They were an inexperienced person, a naive person. They were a joke with the potential to be serious. You like a butter knife, bitch. Like, you needed to be sharpened. You ain't gonna cut nobody with that. This is like a dangerous whistle. This is Craig and Day Day out here from Friday. They not really the police. They the mall security around here blowing whistles, but they swear. You didn't deserve that. So spirit removed you from it so that you could excel. I got time for that. I'm like, what? This is like you fell in love with someone's potential and you prayed for that potential to be activated, and that's what they went and Spirit said, gotcha. It might take me a little time to work on this fool, but I'll send them back when I'm done. Yeah, Dolphin out here with Warrior. This is your partner out here. Mars, which is also in Scorpio, is bringing in your partner. Somebody is literally getting kicked in the ass. Spirit is saying, put that down and get going. You know good and well where you supposed to be. This is that career. This is that job. Some people said, look, candle out here. It's like the Ace of Wands with that Scorpio and this Scorpio energy here, the new moon here with that butterfly, also Scorpionic energy. There's a transformation. Somebody said, I don't really want to sing no more. God said, oh no, that's the gift that you will use, that people will bear witness to on my behalf. For me, you will be the vessel for that. Oh, I don't know. Somebody didn't want to answer. They calling. This is like you get in with someone because you know, y'all talked about, oh, you can, real story. My ex, I don't know why we broke up. I can't tell you. There was some great things about him, mostly great things about him, but he was too macho for me. That's really not a big thing. I could have dealt with it, but something in my spirit said, let it go. So when people say what happened to y'all, neither one of us really truly have an answer. He says, I'm crazy because I didn't care about money and material. I say, I just couldn't do him because he was about money and material. So we just had a clash on our values. And his values were not bad, but they weren't deep enough for me as an intuitive. And my values were not bad, but they was just kind of weird to him. because he's a social media person and he liked to be in the limelight and trending, and I was just kind of strange to him because I have the capacity to be this social media person, and I can sing and I can dance and I know people and I have all these traits and credentials, but I really find my peace sitting here doing tarot. And this was before I had a channel, and he just was like, you could be doing this, you could be doing that, you were invited here, so and so like you, so and so's in your inbox, you're not gonna say anything. And I'm just like, you so worried about the wrong stuff. You should be proud that I'm not into that stuff. It can corrupt you. And he was just lusting after attention, okay? But this would be the energy of like, there really wasn't no problem. It was just a difference, right? Spirit didn't want him constantly pressuring me to be something I'm not, because I was standing firm on my calling. But I also, it's not my duty to try to slap him to wake up into the illusions of the matrix with marketing and social media. So the best thing for us to do was to step away. So I released his ass out there and said, okay, go be on social media, take the damn pictures, Tulum that, Vegas that, okay. And I'm going to come over here and do this quietly. I don't like cameras and pictures and stuff like that. I'm going to stay over here. And that's just what happened. And people are like, that's just what y'all did. We sat down to the table and said, look, this is what you want now, and I don't like it. And this is what you're doing. Okay, so what are you going to do? I'm not going to do nothing different. Okay, well, the most I got for you is this. Okay, well, I think really we should just, I love you though, you my people. And that's kind of what happened. So if he came back today and said, hey, let's have a chat, I realized, man, that social media stuff is a scam and it's bad marketing. I mean, I really ain't beefing with him, you know. It's a great relationship outside of that one thing, but that's something I can't teach him. The other thing that Spirit is bringing to me too is things that are small like that manifest into bigger problems. So because he's so vain into social media and fashion and stuff, he could have ended up, well, I know he has ended up, but he's ended up getting into illegal activities off and on because he has to have his drip and he has to have his images. He's ended up doing some things that have caused him to go broke because he had to have this item or be in this place. Now that's him and his karmic lessons. But imagine if we were together, which we were getting engaged. We had just went ring shopping. So we were about to be engaged, possibly married by now. It's been 3 years. Imagine that was my money too. Because now we together. So now we're married. So now my businesses are wrapped in and my house is wrapped in and my money is wrapped in. And yeah, a lot of people say, oh, the legalities, that's technically yours. Yeah, but literally, realistically though, if I bought the house before the marriage and he's still in the house, he's still in the house. If I started the company before, he's still right there. You know, still going to be too much to detach from. So it was best that we just separated then, because if he wants to go through those cycles, I can support him over there. But had I stayed with him, it would have turned into us having money problems and us being affiliated with illegal activities off and on. Nah, that ain't my MO. I know who I am. So y'all need to be mindful of that, because with this Scorpio season, you're going to see a transformation in a person. But if you're bitter with, oh, well, you didn't change for me. People don't change for people. They change for themselves. You shouldn't even want that. Because if you love someone, and this is how I put it, if you love someone and you had a terminal illness and they told you had 2 days, what would you want for them? What would you say to them to try to ease their mind about life when you're not there? You would say something along the lines of, I want you to be happy. I forgive you. Be with somebody else. Don't be alone. You would say things like that. Because at that point, you know, you understand that I don't possess you and I can't stay with you forever. And I love you, so I want the best with you or for you. So that's the thing. That's what you want to do right now. You want to live in that energy, because that energy could be any moment. So every day I treat people as if tomorrow I won't be here, because I literally could not. And if that is the case, then I know I left people with some real good shit, okay? And I know I left them independent, and I know I left them comprehensive and analytical enough to think for themselves and to fish and feed themselves and their children and their children's children forever, and not to be like, well, Kiara's not here, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna ride away. We're not gonna do that. So for those of you who literally love like that, this person or this situation is coming back. This job is calling you. They're gonna tell you the whole thing. Hey, look, we had to downsize and get rid of this many employees, but we told them that we need this one to come back. We told you we was coming back for you. Well, now we did this. We partnered here. We can give you this much money and you can work from home. Please come back. Don't be bitter and silly to say, oh no, because while, in the 2 years while y'all was doing all that, I went through this, and that. Okay, it couldn't be helped. There was something you needed to learn by this disconnect here. Maybe there was something you needed to learn about appreciating that job. Maybe you took it for granted. Maybe they were sorry pieces of shit to you when you were working there, and then you manifested getting fired so that you could appreciate, man, you know what, that job wasn't that bad. Maybe this person, as in my case, my ex was tripping a little bit. We can do a little social media, but God, he was obsessive with it. Okay, well, maybe now that he's gotten a little older and been in and out of some shit, he say, look, I've changed. I'm much more calm, way more private. I understand what you were saying now, man. I ended up dealing with this situation, that situation. I attracted this type of women, and they was asking for this, all because I posted that. And it's like, I told you. And now, guess what? We can move forward here. In this particular case, that particular ex, I would date again. There are like 2 or 3 I would date again. Yes. Because people are like, oh, you would go back to your ex? Yeah, I mean, why do y'all think that what? If they have to learn something that is not my destiny to teach, they need to go on over there. And the way I think about it is, it's better them than me that got to deal with it. You know what I mean? So, whatever. If this was a neighbor that was over here calling the police on you or whatever, guess what? You may bump into this person again, and maybe you are in a position to help them, or they're in a position to help you, and neither one of you will mind because something changed. Maybe you got an even worse neighbor, or they got an even worse neighbor, and now they like, man, I miss when you was there. I apologize for all of that beating on your door and shit. That was crazy, because this girl be doing it to me. Forgive. Any last words? Because I feel like I've been rambling. The Emperor is out here with the Ace of Wands out here. That's that Mars energy out here, Aries energy. That's also Scorpio and Capricorn for me here. But those are the bosses of the zodiac to me, are coming in because they have a new intuitive nudge that's telling them like, hey, it's time to get back to it. I played enough. Water break over. Let me go ahead and knock this out. There go to start with the 8 of Wands here. There's a blessing as above, so below. That is coming in with the 3 of Wands here. That's going to change things for a minute. With the 8 of Wands plus the Ace of Wands as the 9 of Wands. So there could have been a blockage. That's also Sagittarius energy here. It could have been out of reach for a moment here. But again, with the High Priestess and the Star, that's because your guides didn't feel like you were ready for it yet. But there has been some development here. With the Emperor out here, someone has grown up. Okay. And you finally have access to this with the King of Swords and the Death here. The clarity, the plan, the game plan here. You now know exactly what to do. The 2 of Cups is out here with the Ace of Cups. There is a reconciliation energy out here. That's a partnership here. With that Ace of Cups, that's 3 cups. There's a reconciliation energy after 2 people split up, were their own entities, their own energies. They can now reconcile again, okay? This is the same energy as giving love in basketball, but it's also given, even if this is a job. You might have got fired from that job, learned a new skill. By the time they called you back, they paying you more money and they giving you a promotion, because while you were separated from this job, you had upgraded your skill set. So they had to be reintroduced to who you are, and they had to put some respect and some money on your name. If this is a family member that you done fell out with, y'all may have come to terms that maybe this was silly, maybe this was crazy, maybe family is bigger than that, maybe we need to talk about it. Maybe at the time somebody wasn't able to be spoken to, they wasn't ready. But there's been some type of transformation. Maybe they went through some stuff over here and they ready to come back and talk about it, and y'all can move forward here, and it's gonna be like y'all never fell out before. That's what really happens here. And the people that they fell out with while y'all was separated, and they, oh girl, after me and you got into it, then I went over here to my best friend and she treated me so bad. That best friend gonna be like that best friend never existed. They're gonna be like, who? That's how it's gonna shift here. That's what the Scorpionic energy is doing. It's like it's destroying that little, look, 10 of Wands. It's like it's getting rid of that little story on the side over there, because it was like a little distraction. It was a little pit stop that's destroyed. This would be like going to explore these unknown territories, and then a volcano start going off. Scorpionic energy, I just saw that over here, and then happy baby with Swan, and you end up running back. So it's like, ooh, when shit gets to blowing up, you hauling ass out of there. You running. You get back to your path, and you're like, whew, that was some crazy adventure, man. And it's like, where'd y'all go? Oh, we went to a volcano. And it's like, where? It's like, it was over there, but it ain't over there no more. It's destroyed. Sorry. But let's go. I'm also hearing the magic school bus. You know, every day was a different adventure, but they always started in the classroom and ended up in the classroom. And then it was like, whew, well, I'm glad that's over. Let's go. You know, can we go back? No, that was a one-time thing. We went with Miss Frizz. Miss Frizzle. That was it. No Miss Frizzle, I can't go. What you mean? I could tell you about it. And the same thing like we just talked about. Like, these experiences, these pit stops are destroyed now due to this Scorpionic energy. So now you can reminisce on them from here, here and there, but you can't tell nobody about them. My ex could come back and tell me, oh, all this craziness happened when we broke up. And it's like, for real? Who was it? It was this girl. Well, where's she at now? She ended up going to jail. Well, damn. Well, we won't be bumping into her, will we? We won't be getting she won't be calling and harassing us or popping up again. But it's like people have to come to terms with a pit stop. So say you came back from that volcanic adventure and you got a couple burns. I mean, we know what you did. Look at you. You burnt up. Like, but no, well, it's destroyed now. I survived. I'm ready to go heal. Yes, I did that. Can you help me out here? I need to get this shit off me so I can move forward, okay? And I'm going to be more careful about these pit stops, because that one right there almost killed me, okay? I love y'all. I hope I didn't ramble too much over here with teardrops over here. Goodness me. Feeling tied down and frustrated. Unsettled times is out here. Ooh. Let me tell you something. Y'all gonna have to go through this, okay? Sagittarius season almost here. Spirit, what's the energy of that? Simplifying your life. It'll be over soon. We're cultivating prosperity on the bottom of the deck, like, because you're doing something different. But, awakening wisdom is in reverse with breaking barriers out here. All the embarrassing dumb shit you ever did is about to come out here, and you can't believe it. But at least it's out and it's over. After the worst thing that could happen happens, fresh start. Until we meet again, y'all. Personals in the description, man. Keep going.